Welcome here with Michael Roper, the CEO of Muscle Maker, the parent company of Pokemoto. Michael, thanks for joining us. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you, man?
Doing well. Great to have you here. Muscle Maker, obviously the parent company of Pokemoto, as I mentioned, recently purchased by Muscle Maker with the strategic goal of aggressively launching a franchising strategy. Ultimately, Pokemoto wants to be the largest player in the Hawaiian poke segment of the restaurant industry. So let's break right into this, Michael. What attracted Muscle Maker to purchase Pokemoto? What were the catalysts here?
Well, I think there was a few things. So we are a healthier for you concept, right? So we have healthy food. So first we wanted to find something that was healthy. Then we were in growth and acquisition mode. So, what was out there that could actually help us grow the chain quickly, and that we could acquire, right? Because you can obviously leapfrog when you do that. So we were out looking for that. So looked for obviously great margins, great sales in the healthy industry. This also happens to be very attractive for millennials and Gen Z. So it all kind of tied together, which made it really, impressive to us. And what was probably the most important thing is that even during COVID, the height of it, right? Because there's still COVID going on and all that stuff. But the height of the pandemic, when things were shut down, Pokemoto was still profitable. So that was extremely attractive to us. So it all kind of fit together and was like a perfect combination.
That's great. Let's talk a little bit about recent funding too, when we're talking about developments for the company. You've raised 15 million in recent months. What's that going to be used for primarily?
It's all about franchising Pokemoto and acquisitions. And so if you think about Pokemoto, we are confident we can grow that very rapidly through franchising. We'll also do some, corporately owned and operated locations. And we're also taking a look at acquisitions for something strategic that could come along. But really the main focus and strategy is all about franchising Pokemoto. So we're out hiring the team right now. We just had a few people accept this morning. We're making some more announcements about that recently. Coming up here, we've actually, gone out and we've got some new software. We're going to be doing search engine optimization and some advertising there, lead generation, going to trade shows, new websites, all that type of stuff is all tied in for the franchising strategy. And that's really what we're going to be focused on more than anything right now.
That's great. Now, talking about that franchising strategy and going down that path, what makes Pokemoto attractive to potential franchisees?
What really makes it franchisable is that it's got a low cost of entry. You can actually build out a Pokemoto from anywhere from 125 to 290,000, depending on what you have to do in that space. So very easy to get in there, and that's fully loaded. That's your initial franchise fee, 3 months of working capital, your opening inventory, your training, deposits, all that kind of stuff, right, is all in there for that number. So it's very low cost of entry, low labor requirements. You can actually run a Pokemoto even at your peak times with 1 to 3 people. It's kind of like, it's a linear line of production. Customers come in, they kind of point and say, I want this, I want this, I want this, and my fully customizable bowl of the poke bowl or wrap or burrito or salad, that type of thing. And so it's very easy, right? And it's very quick. So it's got low labor. The training's real simple. Within 15 minutes, I can take somebody and make them very productive on the line as a crew member. Right off the bat, again, if someone just points and you put it in the bowl and you go, right? And so that's really attractable. It's got great margins. It's about the millennials, and Gen Z is kind of the consumer base. So that's really popular. I like to say that it's Instagrammable. I think that's really important for the younger generations that are out there. They love to take pictures of their food. This is what I customized, made. Let me share it on social media. It's very bright. It's very, healthy for you, all that stuff. So all those things tied together make it extremely attractive for franchisees.
Awesome. Okay, so last point here, then closing it out as we talk about those franchising efforts and what you just explained. How have they been so far? Can you give us any current progress, and what can we expect in the future regarding Pokemoto? What should we have on our radar?
So franchise is going really well so far. As a matter of fact, we just sold 27 new franchise agreements in the last 45 days, which is huge because we haven't even really tried yet. This is just through organic reach or existing franchisees that want to keep expanding, right, and be part of Pokemoto. So it's 27 to 45 days, which is huge. So that is really exciting to us. I mean, our goal ultimately is to become the largest player in the poke segment of the restaurant industry. There's really no major player in there today. And so we're going to try to do that and become that major player. So I guess that's our overall big strategy. And we're going to do that through franchising. We're going to do it through acquisitions, and we're going to do it through corporately owned and operated locations. But, when I look at franchising growing extremely fast, we're going to continue to do that as we move forward. We're going to focus on everything kind of east of the Mississippi and Texas. Not that we won't do in other locations to begin with, depending if we have the right partner, but that's kind of the big strategy we have going on. So far, so good, and very excited about where this could take us.
Awesome, man. Looking forward to seeing all of that growth. Thanks so much for being with us. Michael Roper, CEO of Muscle Maker. Thanks for being here.
Great. Thanks. Have a good one.